Hello and welcome to Scarlet Lady Tarot. So I just wanted to first show you this. This is a piece that I made. It's kind of hard to see it, so I'm going to move it around a little bit. But it's a piece that I made for, and it's a Little Enlightened Monkey, and it will be available on my website when I get it going, divinevesselspottery.com. And I'm not finished with it yet, but hopefully it won't be too long from now, at least like another week maybe. So if you are interested in this will be available on there. If you want it sooner, let me know, and I can send it to you. Okay. So I'll put this here. I'm going to use the same cards that I've used on last two readings because I'm really liking this deck right now. It's a Lucid Dreams Tarot, and it is a really, really great deck. And using Oracle Visions. And the Romance Angels. Most likely, sometimes I may decide not to use them because they're if it's not much of a love reading, then I'm not sure I will use them. So we'll see. We will see. All the decks have been pre-shuffled. So oh, this is interesting. You have no idea how crazy I shuffled these. Sometimes it blows my mind what happens here. Oh, so crazy. Whoa. Okay. All right. And the bottom of the deck, Nine of Wands. We'll come back to that. All right. I'll go through cards. The Emperor reversed. Excessive control. Inflexibility, big ego, power struggles, immaturity, poor planning, tyrant, domineering, rigid, and recklessness. The World reversed, personal closure, refusing to close out a life cycle, shortcuts, delays, haven't learned or completed current soul lessons. Wow, that's interesting. Knight of Pentacles, practical, reliable, stoic, slow and steady, hardworking, committed, grounded, patient, efficient, conservative, pragmatic. Ten of Wands reversed, delegation, release, taking a break, finally saying no, freedom, lightening the load. Queen of Swords reversed, manipulative, harsh, bitchy, cold, spiteful, cruel, deceitful, unforgiving, pessimistic, malicious, and bitter. Page of Pentacles upright, manifestation, grounded, ambitious, gift, goal-oriented, financial opportunity, planner, consistent, loyal, faithful, messenger. Choice, decisions, first steps, choosing path, future, planning in the dark. Oh, this is Two of Wands, sorry. Choice, decisions, first steps, choosing path, future, planning in the dark, preparing to leave, comfort zone, should I stay or should I go? The Devil reversed, recovery, leaving, abusive, toxic situation, detachment, freedom, facing shadows, independence, reclaiming power, and release. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing. Usually when I start this, I'm like, what the heck, where is this going? And I feel like with with the Emperor, basically, I think you've come to realize what you had in terms of a relationship. Because this isn't you, right? This is not you. This is excessive control, inflexibility, big ego, power struggles, immaturity. Power struggles, that's interesting to me. I think this is what you've been going through. You know, this person's domineering. They're really, you know, rigid. They're not gonna, they're inflexible. They're not a good, it's like if the Emperor was a narcissist. That's what this dude is. It's like, I don't see this as being a good person at all. Tyrant. So basically, it's like your ex was like this, is what it's saying. I'm not, you know, maybe this reading isn't for you, but it's not good. This is not a good person that you were with. The World card reversed. Personal closure, refusing to close out a life cycle, shortcuts, delays, haven't learned or completed current soul lessons. Okay, it's saying this dude right here is stuck in like this karmic cycle, and it basically, they haven't learned their soul lessons. They haven't completed, you know, this. They are refusing to close out a life cycle. They're refusing to change their behavior and change themselves. They're not growing. They're stuck in the past, and they are not going to come out of it. They don't have to be a narcissist, but maybe they have narcissistic tendencies, you know. So, yeah. That's interesting. But they're not going anywhere. Okay, Knight of Pentacles upright. So I think that you have someone who is interested in you, or someone in your sphere, right? That you're sort of interested in. Okay, but this isn't like a super hot, like Knight of Wands kind of dude. This is, well, you don't know if you really want a Knight of Wands anyway, because the Knight of Wands is like a player energy, kind of. So basically, this guy is like reliable. He's good. He's got his stuff together. He's got, you know, he's got a house. He's got a car. He's a good person. He's good. But you're not super attracted to him. He's sort of meh. You know, you're not super attracted to him. He's kind of like not that exciting for you, because he's on this old slow horse, right? Yeah. But you're like, you know, he's in your periphery. You know, you're like, okay, maybe. You've definitely left this guy behind. Fortunately, I'm so glad. All right, 10 of Wands reversed. Delegation, release, taking a break, finally saying no, freedom, lightening the load. You're in a new phase of your life right now. You have gone past this guy, and you're in a new phase. You see, you've got people who are interested in you, surrounding you, and you like, forget it, I'm dropping this load of sticks. I am not gonna continue with this anymore. I am done even trying with I don't have to carry this load anymore. I'm done. I don't have to carry it. Right? Okay. Queen of Swords. Oh, interesting. Okay. I don't know if I really like this. I might have to come back to this because I don't really know how this fits in yet. I think this is a warning. It's basically, don't be like this. Because it's saying, but I'm not sure about it yet. I'm going to come to the, kind of go through the cards a little bit more and then find and come back to this, see where it fits in. You know what? I think it might be this, because it's like bitchy. That's the word that like pops out at me. And unforgiving. I don't think you're these other things though. You're not manipulative, spiteful, cruel. You might be a little petty. I mean, Queen of Swords reversed is probably the queen of petty, honestly. You might be petty. I'm not sure that's a good thing, though. I don't think it is, per se. Alright. This is Page of Pentacles. Manifestation, grounded, ambitious, gift, goal-oriented, financial opportunity, planner, consistent, loyal, faithful, messenger. Okay. I feel like what this is saying to me is that you're goal-oriented. It's like you're starting off on a new foot. You're ambitious. You've let this guy drag you down for so long now. That has done you a lot of harm. You're ready to start your life again. It's almost as though you were taking a break from life. Because, like I was saying in the other readings, is that you were kind of giving up yourself for him. We, as women, do that. We sacrifice who we are for the man of our lives. We do. We sacrifice. This is probably part of the reason why you're not that into this dude. Because you just got out of this. Right? You just got out of the Emperor reversed. Someone who's not interested in changing. So, the people that are around your area, it's like, this to me is almost like you've given up on relationships. You're not really even interested in relationships at this point. Because they're not doing you any favors, really. Right? Like, you've had a lot of heartache and pain and trying to deal with people that are just not moving along. So that's why this guy, the Knight of Pentacles, isn't really attractive to you. He's coming towards you slowly. He's interested. He's very interested in you. Because this is movement towards you. He's very interested in you. But you're kind of like, I don't know. Screw it. I'm not going to work anymore. I'm done with this baloney of relationships. And I'm almost kind of pissy and bitchy about it. And I'm petty. I'd rather start my life anew. I'd rather see manifestation, grounded, ambitious. You're thinking about your future. You're thinking about your future and where you're going next and what your opportunities are, and you're on the path to a new start. Because think about it like this. If she was in a line of like these, she's facing to the future, right? She's not facing to the past. She's facing to the future. The future is that way. She's not looking at the past. She doesn't even care about these other dudes, right? She doesn't. She's just interested in herself right now. Oh, and this is the other thing. She might not have a whole lot of resources, right? At the moment, she might only have like a pentacle that she's starting off with. But she's doing it. She's going for her dreams and her goals. And she's not letting these guys get in her way. Almost to her detriment in a way because of the way she's going about it. Don't be angry at them because it's not going to do you any favors. Don't be angry even though you really want to be. You want to be petty. You want to put shrimp in their curtain rods. I don't blame you. But you can't do that. You have to like, you've got to move on with your ambitions. Don't be too, I can see you being like this. Do this. Independent, intelligent, honesty, fair, clear boundaries, direct communication, constructive criticism, objective and logical. She's good. Don't be too petty. Don't be too vindictive. Right? Don't be the Queen of Swords reversed. Okay. Two of Wands upright. Choice, decisions, first steps, choosing a path, future planning in the dark. Planning in the dark? That's a future planning in the dark. That's weird. Preparing to leave, comfort zone, should I stay or should I go? I don't think that you're wondering if you should stay or you should go. You left that long behind. It's not about that. What is happening is you've got choices about what you want to do with your future. Right? You've got good choices here. There's good options. You're seeing your options. You're kind of like, should I do this or should I do that? You're choosing a path. I think that this is basically, you've got choices. And it could be choices in love too, but I think it's mainly choices in your life and your goals and your ambitions and where you want to go from here. Yeah. It's definitely a path. Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? You kind of have two options. You probably have more than that, but you're definitely contemplating something, whatever that is. Okay, the Devil reversed. Recovery, leaving abusive, toxic situation, right? Detachment, freedom, facing the shadows, independence, reclaiming power, and release. I love this card for you. I love this card for you because look at where you are now. You're in a really good place. Man, this dude is evil. Look at him upright, man. Ugh, creepy, super creepy. This is where you were, but this is where you are now. You've left this. You're recovering. You're leaving the abusive, toxic situation. You're detaching. You have freedom. You've faced your shadows. You've done your shadow work. This dude hasn't. He has not done his shadow work at all. But you have. And you're independent and you're claiming your power and you've released it all. I love this card for you. That's awesome. But don't be too petty about it. But you've definitely, come around. You've definitely come around. I would say don't focus on, okay, let these guys, if they're going to come into your sphere, let them chase you. Let them work on getting you. You don't have to do anything for them. You're not beholden to these guys, right? You're not beholden to them. You owe them nothing. And stay like that. Owe them nothing. Right? Continue on with your life, your ambitions, your dreams. You cannot put your life on hold for a man. You've realized that now. You've given up and you're almost too far, though. I'm not saying you should. I definitely think you should give up on, people, like men, right now. But you need to, temper your Queen of Swords so you don't go reversed. Don't be too bad, Don't be too... You know what, honestly? I don't know who says this, but it's like trying to poison someone else is like drinking the poison and wondering why they're not poisoned. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say, is that whatever you do to someone else, it comes back at you. It's like this karmic thing that is just, you want to hurt somebody else, it ends up hurting you, really, in the long run. And you feel bad about it. Whatever it is, don't do it. Okay? Don't do it. Okay. I love this. I love how this is going. And I'm going to pick one of these cards. Interesting. Okay. There's obviously a puppet master and the puppets. And I don't know what's at the bottom. It's almost like more puppets kind of just like laying around. I'm going to read the description of this because I don't know where this is going. 45. Hear the roosters. Okay. I think this is just a thing on your past. It's just a comment on your past. Manipulation, control, role-playing, wishful thinking. What good is it sitting alone in your room? Come hear the music play. Life is a cabaret. Old chum, come to the cabaret. Lyrics from the musical cabaret. Card 45. Life is about a cabaret, a theater, a performance. We are acting out our roles as villains and heroes. Like marionettes, we are both manipulated and manipulating, writing and following the script. We share the stage with others for some acts and perform solo in others. In this parody, we can create artificial scenarios or planning outcomes. We can transform into something or someone that we are not. See? Okay. That's Queen of Swords reversed. There may be a creative benefit in that we are encouraged to fulfill our dreams and wishes. The danger is losing oneself to the role and losing touch with the reality beyond the stage doors. All right. Okay. That's what this is saying to me. So this is not, okay, this is sort of partially related to this guy because you were one of these puppets, right? When he dropped the strings, you were like, what the heck, right? Because he was giving all this love, or what you thought was love, right? These words. And then he dropped the strings, and you're like, wait, you're left standing there going, wait a minute. What the heck happened? Here I am, getting all this love from source, through this guy. And then all of a sudden, I'm left, right? So, Abraham talks about that too. Anyway. But don't turn around and be this person that, don't go so far in reverse, right? Don't be vindictive. Don't be this guy. Move on with your life. Continue on. Stay out of toxicity. It's not going to do you any favors, right? Stay out of the toxicity of it. It's not going to benefit you. Don't turn around and reverse. Don't be too petty. Okay. One of these. Okay. Oh, man. See, this is why I don't know if I like to pick these all the time. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss feelings with each other. What the heck? Let me see. Chemistry. Okay, I don't really know what this is because I was wondering if I should pull it. This always happens to me when it comes to these cards. Because I'm trying to reach for something here. All right. This is not related to this guy. It's not. Okay, this is what I'm getting. All right, I just got it. It took me a minute, but here's the thing. is that what I think it might be related to is potential future loves. You know how you were like sucked in with this guy? You believed the stuff that he was saying to you? What you need to do is like ferret him out. Right? The next time you have a relationship with someone, make sure they're not love bombing you. I know one thing is when I was with, someone who was unavailable emotionally, that like this wouldn't have happened. The heart-to-heart conversation was not a thing. Right? And what I'm thinking this is saying is if you do have another relationship with somebody, make sure you ferret them out. Don't just let yourself get sucked into something. And you have chemistry with somebody. I don't know who this is. Maybe it's, I didn't think you had any chemistry with this guy. The Knight of Pentacles. Maybe you do have chemistry with that guy. But I'm not so sure. I don't know, maybe this is someone in your future. Maybe it's saying you're going to meet somebody. I almost want to pull some more cups after the devil card because I feel, or more cards after the devil card because, oh wait, let's look at this card. 9 of Wands. Oh, I like this card. Okay. Perseverance, resilience, testing of faith, the final push, boundaries, last stand, grit, close to success, and fatigue. Okay. Okay, so this person is battle hardened, right? They are basically, they've had it. They've been in the battle. They've got the traditional card, they've got a bandage on their head around these wands. But it's like you're like close to the end of whatever it's saying, And maybe you're thinking, I just want someone I love and someone I'm interested in and someone I have chemistry with and someone I can actually have a heart-to-heart conversation with. I think you're focusing too much on the past because you're vindictive, right? I think you're focusing too much on the past and you're angry about it. But there's something down deep inside of you that you want someone that's real. Someone that you can honestly connect to and love. I'm pulling another one of these cards. Passion. Yeah, see, you want this. You want passion. You want chemistry. You want heart to heart. You want to genuinely find someone that you're like, you can be really close with and you're looking at each other's eyes while you're, being with them. And they hold you and they mean it and they love you and they really, you missed that with this dude. This is what you want, right? You want this. And I want you to have that. I think this is almost like something that you've decided that you're like, no, I'm going to focus on this. But in something deep inside, you're like, but I'd really like a partner that I can be like this with. And I don't blame you because that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'd want. Tower reversed. Okay. Fear of change, averting disaster, moment has already passed, oppression, carelessness, negligence, and apathy. Okay. Fear of change. That's kind of weird for me. Because it's like you're pining for somebody new that's got all this stuff. But I see it. It's like you're afraid to get in a new relationship. It's like you're like, I don't know if I really want to do this. I was kind of looking at this for your future, future love connection. But what I'm seeing is you don't want to go there yet. Even though deep inside you have this going on, you don't really want this yet. You're not ready for this. Yeah. You're not ready for this, actually. And that's okay, Nobody's in a hurry. Right? You're not in a hurry, right? So, I know what you want. But it's like you're afraid that the same thing is going to happen. I don't blame you. You're afraid that you're going to run into another avoidant or another narcissist, and you're like, screw it. But deep inside you yearn for something that's real. But you are afraid of going towards that. I want to pull another one of these cards because I feel like this is... I'm hoping this is going to be advice. I don't know if it will be, though. Okay. There's this woman, and she's card 43, and she's looking at all these pictures. She's looking in the mirror, kind of vain. She looks kind of vain. And there's like all these mirrors around her, right? These are mirrors. And then that's another mirror. These are all mirrors. That's a mirror. And I don't know what that is. It's like either a love interest or it's them. Okay, so I'm pulling more cards than I usually pull. Okay. Oh my God, I'm not liking it. Obsession, delusion, self-interest. Nature never deceives. It is we who deceive ourselves. Jean-Jacques Rousseau, Emile. Card 43. A stream of light penetrates a darkened room, revealing a solitary figure like Miss Havisham from Great Expectations. She sits in a world of her own isolation. Her reflections are her only companions. She preens herself yet again, reassuring herself with false truths. The mirrors do not lie, but her obsession does not indulge her, only with the images that she wants to see. Her excesses represent an ever-increasing desire to create an ideal that is never achieved or, in reality, is not even required. We should look in the mirror and see our true reflection as others would see us, and strip away the psychological makeup of ego and vanity. All right. Okay. Maybe those words meant something to somebody. But I'm wondering if... I'm not saying this is isolation, but... And I'm not saying you think really highly of yourself. You may. But it's almost like you don't want to come out of your bubble. It's almost like you don't want to come out of your bubble. It's like you're almost content on staying in isolation and not seeing the reality of what's around you. I mean, it could be related to the Queen of Swords reversed as well. So I feel like you've got to come out of your bubble. I hope this means something to somebody. But I feel like you've been in your bubble, and just because of your past hurts, I do feel like you should get to the point where you feel really good about yourself. But I don't think you should go over the top and like go, well, I'm all that and blah blah. And if they can't see that, I mean, I do think that you should in some ways say if they can't see that. But at the same time, I feel like don't get sidetracked with, being conceited. But I do think that you should come out of your bubble. You're not going to meet anybody that's going to do like this if you don't find ways to meet them. You can put on your pretty dress, right? But if you're staying home and you're not going out to the salsa club, then you're never going to meet this. Look how hot and sexy he is. No, but seriously, he is. Yowza. Okay, so if that's the case, you've got to come out of your bubble. It's like you're putting on the dress to go out, but you're not going out. So I always feel like you have to take that step forward, that risk. You've got to take the risk to come out of your bubble. Yeah. All right, so I think that's it for the reading today. Thank you very much for joining me. Please like and subscribe. And if you want a personal reading, I'm available for that. And when I have my pottery, if you want the little cup here, let me know. And yeah. Okay, thank you.